This is meant to be a somewhat quick project, but you can make it more interesting depending on what you want to do with it. But it's basically a shopping project, and the idea here is just to have a simple idea that requires you to use scratch lists so that you can get a little more familiar with them. There is another video that talks about lists in Scratch that you should view before you do this project, especially if you were absent from class. So very simply, I'm going to press my green flag. Whoops. Press my green flag, and so Scratchy's telling us to click on an item to buy it. And when you're done with your shopping, it's going to give you a total. And this will add in a 6% sales tax so you can see what your actual total is. Now, I have a little running total indicator here so you can just see how much you're spending as you go. So let's say I want to buy the soccer ball. I just click on it. It tells me how much it costs, and then if you want to buy it, say yes, or if you don't, you say no. But I'm going to buy that one. This is $5 for 6 apples. Sure, let's buy that. And then let's say I want, well, I don't think I need a bow tie, but maybe I want a scarf. It is getting a little cold. And so I'm going to buy that. And I can see that my running total so far is 37. So when I'm done shopping, I just click over here and say I'm done shopping. It adds in that 6% sales tax, and it's just letting me know, great, you're done with that trip. And it basically resets everything, and my running total's back to 0. Now, if I, say I'm buying something and I'm like, oh, I bought this baseball, but I'm like, I don't really want it. I do have a reset button here that I can use to just get back to 0 if I want to. So like I said, it's very simple. The whole point of this is just to get used to getting more comfortable with lists. And you can make it more interesting. And I've given you some ideas in our project description, but maybe you want to set a budget. And so maybe you won't allow the user to buy more than a certain amount of money. Maybe you want a different sale things. Maybe you want to be able to actually see the list of things that you've bought. So I don't allow that here. But if I buy the soccer ball and the little trousers here, maybe I want to say, hey, what did I buy? I see a running total. So maybe there's a way they can click and see things. So there's ways to make this a lot more interesting. But again, the point is just to learn how to use lists. And so you should have lists that keep track of the price of these things. You should be able to empty a list and remove all the objects. You should be able to traverse the list to add up all the different object prices. And again, see that video on lists if you're not sure how to do that, and the demonstration on how to use them. But as always, thanks for watching and happy coding.